Welcome to Sacred Strategy, the business and energy podcast where bold strategies meet the magic of energy and intuition. I'm Sora Schilling, sacred spaceholder, business alchemist, and creator of the Devoted Archetypes, Sovereign Selling, and the Devoted Energy Coaching Model. For over a decade, I've guided thousands of coaches and spaceholders to build thriving, soul-aligned businesses that create impact and life-changing money. Let's cut through the noise of traditional strategies and uncover your unique medicine. Use the Devoted Archetypes to become a transformational spaceholder and learn to sovereignly sell with integrity. This podcast is your invitation to step into your magic and create a blissfully abundant business and life filled with curiosity, awe, and wonder. Let's dive in. Hey there, Sacred Strategist. So, I wonder if your deepest desire isn't just to hit six figures, it's to step into multi-six figures while still feeling lit up, spacious, and fully in your magic. Now, you know your work is sacred and your presence is magnetic, and your brand may actually resonate already. But you might feel this internal fear when you consider what it might take for you to actually step into being a multi-six figure business owner as a coach, as a healer, as a space holder. Now, possibly you're noticing that your growth has plateaued and you're worried about that, and your income might feel a bit inconsistent, not knowing when you might have this income injection of cash coming your way, and other times it feeling like a trickle, and other times it feeling like a trickle of water that's inconsistent in its flow. Maybe your magic is so strong, but you are recognizing that your systems are struggling to hold you and your clients. And therefore, there are certain little things that keep on being messed up or mixed up, or you feel as if you know that you can have a stronger hold in your space holding for your clients and the journey that they're on. But it feels so overwhelming with all the little tasks that you find that things are slipping through the cracks. Now, you might also feel confused or even a little frustrated along with your fear, wondering how you're supposed to actually get past this perpetual hamster wheel of doing without seeing the kind of sustainable growth you know is possible. People are always talking about having their time freedom and being able to have systems that make their life a lot easier. But you just don't understand how that's even possible. You don't know what you don't know. And it seems like no one is telling you what it is that you need to do in order to get there. So, we're going to talk a little bit about this today. It's also why I created something very special for you. It's a free training called the Spiritual Business Upgrade, and it's designed to help you create a clear, intuitive plan to reach multi six figures in a way that actually feels good and actually makes sense for you. So, more on that soon. But first, let's explore the deeper currents at play here. Because if you've been feeling like you're doing everything right, which includes showing up, launching offers, serving your clients well, holding space with devotion, and still not experience the kind of revenue clarity or ease that you desire, it's not because you're not good enough. It's not because you're not savvy enough. And it's not because the Great Mother isn't blessing you. It's likely because your spiritual business is actually asking for an energetic upgrade. That's right. And I'm not talking about rebranding or a new strategy. I'm talking about an energetic, structural, and visionary recalibration that allows your business to grow with you. So, I'm going to share with you three quiet culprits I see beneath the surface of burnout and plateaus of business. So, the three are offer overflow, two is visionary urgency, and three is disempowered pricing rooted in self doubt. Offer overflow is when you have a sprawling menu of services that comes from deep care, but ends in decision fatigue for your people and depletion for you as well. It's beautiful that you want to serve everyone and you have so many different modalities, but fragmented offers actually dilute your medicine and it confuses the F from your clients. And so, therefore, sustainable growth comes from having a sacred ecosystem, not a buffet of disconnected services that people are supposed to figure out if they are to choose that or that, right? The second is visionary urgency, this inner push to birth all of your ideas at once. I feel it. There is this urgent need because life is so short and so special, and you want your success yesterday. So you've got these big goals, these big visions, and you're constantly feeling overwhelmed about trying to get to that big thing that you're not actually considering the anchor points that are needed. And so you splinter your energy, you stretch your capacity, and then you also reconfirm this mental limited belief that you're never going to get there. And so what feels or once felt joyful now begins to actually feel incredibly heavy and overwhelming. And then you start to lose interest. So you don't need to do it all right now. What you actually need is to understand your business rhythm and your healing rhythm that matches your nervous system and therefore then really honors your long term vision and strategy. And then lastly, it's disempowered pricing rooted in self doubt. Now, this one gets tender. So often we tie our prices to our self worth. Instead of anchoring pricing into embodied, thoughtful leadership, we price from a place of not enoughness. So it sounds like, let me take one more course, then I'll be ready. Let me go ahead and hit this number, and then I'll be ready. But you are actually ready. You don't need to hustle harder. You don't need to learn more. You need to become the thought leader your business is calling you to be. And that's a spiritual and energetic upgrade. So, when we begin to see these patterns with compassion and clarity, we open the door to something new. And it's not just about income, though that's part of it, but a business that is regenerative, magnetic, and deeply rooted in your truth means that you're in a sovereign, aligned business, which is going to be nourishing. And therefore, your identity of success is going to change into a place of soulful alignment. And that's where I want to take you right now. All right. So we're going to go ahead and take a breath and drop into the energetic field. And so go ahead and begin to slow down your breathing. If you're driving, simply soften your gaze and know that you can enter and cross over to the liminal space while still being in this awake state in the physical form. Now, if you're somewhere where you can pause, then I will invite you to go ahead and close your eyes, remembering to be safe in the process. Now, feel your feet on the ground and breathe in. As you breathe in, receiving, and allow your energy to be in that place of receptivity. As you breathe out, go ahead and release, allowing yourself to be in the energetics of releasing. As you drop in, opening your heart space, go all the way in, down and in, all the way in until you pop out into the liminal space. In the A causal realm where there is no cause and effect, you are everything and nothing at all. You are in a place of deep presence. Here, I invite you to go ahead and sense yourself standing inside your sacred business as if it was a sacred space. You might notice and sense or see or hear or just simply know that you're in a temple space or a lush garden or sunlit studio filled with your creations. As you settle into this environment, ahead of you are three doors. Each one holds a key to your next level of evolution in your business. You go ahead and walk to the first door. On it is written your offers. Go ahead and when you're ready, step through. As you step across the threshold, see the offers that make your heart light and expansive. Notice the ones that feel heavy or scattered. Let your intuition show you what wants to stay, what wants to be released, what wants to be simplified, and which is the offer that desires to be amplified at this very moment. Go ahead and express some gratitude and then step back out of that portal, carrying with you that clarity around your offers. Now you're in that sacred space of your business once again, and you approach the second door. And on that second door, it's written your energy. Go ahead and open the door, and when you're ready, step in. As you step across the threshold, feel where your energy flows freely and where it's been stretched too thin. Notice where creativity wants more rhythm and more space, and soak in all the wisdom. This is your key to your next level of evolution around your energy in your business. Give great thanks and go ahead and step back out that door. Now turn to the third door, and on that door, it says your pricing. When you're ready, opening the door, stepping across that threshold, and you begin to see or sense yourself standing tall, heart open, naming a price that feels deeply aligned in your body with a sense of neutrality. Pricing that honors your business, your service, the call and the transformation in your clients, and how your clients are readily there to meet you with that pricing. And there's no hesitation. Go ahead and soak in that certainty with you as you express your gratitude. And again, stepping out, crossing the threshold back into your sacred space of your business. As you do, you go ahead and walk towards the center of your business space. On the floor, you notice a glowing star. This star is alive with light. As you step onto it, it anchors you into the soul of your business, the place where your clear offer, clear energy, and clear pricing converges. You feel yourself upgrading. Your body becomes stronger and taller. Your energy becomes deeper and more grounded and rooted. Your capacity to hold more clients, abundance, joy becomes steady and true. Take a breath here and let that upgraded frequency settle into every single cell. When you're ready, step off that star, returning your awareness back into your body. Leave your heart space, taking 3 deep breaths as you feel your feet, calling yourself fully into the present moment in your body, and opening your eyes. As you do, knowing you're carrying this alignment forward. As you take a moment here, I invite you to consider, what if? What if there were additional ways that I can support you in this? And that is what the spiritual business upgrade training is all about. Inside of this master class, I'll walk you through the invisible energy leaks that are blocking your growth, the sacred stage most spiritual entrepreneurs skip, how to create a clear, scalable offer pathway, the soul aligned business model that holds your income and your impact, and also a behind the scenes look at the systems and structure I use to run an abundant, elegant business. I hope that this masterclass feels honest, intimate, and filled with magic. And I made it just for you, specifically thinking and feeling into you and where you are at this crossroads. So the link is in the show notes. And until then, may you trust your brilliance. May you allow structure to support your soul. And may this be the season your business receives the upgrade it's longing for. Until next time, blessings to you, Sacred Strategist. Bye for now.